in such a way that you treat humanity, whether in your own person or in the person of any other, never merely as a means to an end, but always at the same time as an end. Never heard that. First there was darkness, then I slowly opened my eyes. I felt a strong wind, and the floor below felt like it wasn't moving. I realized then that I was not on the ground. I was high above the clouds, locked like an animal in a metal cage attached to a flying machine. Next to me, there was another cage with another prisoner inside. Hello, stranger. I see they didn't come just for me. They came to my house tonight and locked me in this cage. I worry about my family. They're out there all by themselves. They come when the sky becomes to cry fiery tears. They are said to take only those marked by evil. They use their airships to transport to their castle, and nobody returns from there. They arrived in our land a long time ago. It's ironic that our ancestors helped them to raise their castle here. Nobody in their worst nightmare could have foreseen their plans. I don't deserve this. I'm not evil. I've always led the life of a simple hunter, doing what I could to feed my family. Wait, I feel the machine descending. We will reach the castle soon. My head swirls with questions concerning my current situation. Was being here some kind of punishment? What did they want from me? Contrary to my companion, I don't remember anything. My mind can only recall the image of a strange sculpture atop the mountain. In my mind, I can see stone hands reaching toward the sky. Between them stands a statue of a woman. I do not know what this place was, but subconsciously feel I must find it first, though I had to get out of this terrifying place. It almost looks like it was built by insects, the way it's molded together. The airship lands in a courtyard inside the castle. Guards in horned helmets drag me to a cell inside a castle tower. After a while, one of them returns and speaks to me. Holy crap, that's creepy as hell. Foul being. Soon you will suffer the pain of torture. Come on, Ingo. This place will purge you of all evil hatched within your bowels. Why did my mind go there? Oh. As long as clay is being formed in the hands of the potter, anything is possible. We can still reform your corrupt soul in spite of the deeds that have shaped it in the past. Your fate is not yet sealed. Remember, the dagger of destiny has two edges. On one side there is torture, on the other there is yourself. You may think nothing depends on you, but it is you and your actions alone which everything depends. Soon we will meet again in the torture chamber. I would say they're human, except their facial features are different. They're definitely humanoid. So they've got those long tendrils on the face, unless this is something... Could it be that one of my predecessors tried to leave me some kind of message? Okay, that helps. The raven arrived with something in its beak. It's a small metal plate of some sort. I picked up the skeleton's forearm. Who knows, it might come in handy. But look at the way the faces form. See, they would have longer noses. And then there's the long tendrils through there. So I think they might be elves. I hope I won't meet a similar fate. Oh no, now I have to get it out somehow. Oh, it's an eye. Ugh. I fish out a crystal eye. It emits red light. A broken skull. I don't need it. The cover is screwed tight. I cannot open it. I need some kind of tool to unscrew it. Worked. It was a rather primitive mechanism as well. The bars have risen. Here's my first step to freedom. I found a piece of a mirror. So I can see, heart so I can feel, light to dispel the darkness. The stone angel will show you the way if you meet those three conditions. The candle is already lit. An extinguished candle. I should find all the missing pieces in the mirror. I feel it is somehow linked to the angel statue. Of course it is. Ooh. So I need to find the crystal eyes. The wing appears to be part of some larger mechanism. It won't budge. So there's two eyes. Do you believe I found the heart? Now, the notes. Down. I found a piece of mirror. One's down. There's the mirror. So that does raise the water level. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. There's 7 on there. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. So we want 1, 3, 4, 5. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's just hold that one down. What else actually makes it glow? That one, then that one. So it's actually the correct order that I needed. Okay, put the eyes. Eyes so you can see. The heart so you can feel. And now this will do the light. That was helpful. The fit, the piece of the metal fits in. Ah, let's see. seems about right. No, it obviously interlocked. The altar's door should now open. Steel bars blocked the way I came. I won't be able to go back that way. That is entirely unpleasant. There's some sort of code through the eyes there. So... oh, what makes it even a bit more disturbing is, look at some of these guys. How long have they been in there? And that means they would have been shocked to death. And it's not like it's a constant current, so you'd just be... okay, 2 dashes on a triangle with an triangle. Second one is a sideways F with a dash. The third one is a power switch. I don't think any of them would have had it easiest, but at least he wouldn't have had to have suffered for as long as those two. And sort of an ampersand with a... go. The symbols order is correct. The device has started. What have I started? I don't know if that's a natural occurring formation. But I don't know if that's scrimshaw or actually a naturally occurring formation because it's different. Why would someone engrave a skeleton like this? And it doesn't even look human. Looks humanoid, but it doesn't look human. And why was he decapitated and these ones were electrocuted? Like, I don't know if this was done post-mortem or pre-mortem. It's so dark. I'm liking it. Okay. It is easier for 1,000 crows to fly through a fiery mountain than it is for you to pass safely through my entrails, wretched human. My gates are shut to those sinful for eternity. Be gone! It's almost like a Maltese cross. Oh, there's the fellow prisoner. I didn't expect to meet you again. How did you manage to escape? I may be asking for too much, but if you help me get out of here, I can give you something to make your escape from the castle easier. There's a lever behind me. You should be able to lower my cage with it. It is impossible to get near it at the moment. This is because of the creature lurking in the pit nearby. You have to get rid of that abomination first. I believe a good way to go about it would be to feed it poisoned food. Somewhere in the castle there should be a kitchen. Please find it and prepare the poison. Why would the poison be in the kitchen? Only then you can lower my cage. Think about it. I assure you it will be worth your while. No, Maltese, not Maltesers. So we got some sort of baton or club. Oh, a lever. A dangerous creature. Better to stay away from it. Okay, that's blocked off. The lever is in place. I'll pull it and see what happens. Interesting. Why can't I move? Why can't I feel anything? This damn place has taken everything I ever had from me. My memories, my body, all gone. All that remains is a sense of overwhelming guilt. What have I done to deserve such a miserable fate? I remember a big flying machine, a cold cell, and sculpted hands. I managed to escape. I wandered around the castle, and then there was only pain, never-ending pain. They must have finally got me. I am beyond help, but I have something that may help you. Please, take this key. It was not easy to get, but I have no use for it anymore. A mysterious being gave me a stone key. Interesting what that thing does. The spirits must be locked inside of each of these. Which just makes it even more disturbing. The key I received from the Spectre has proven useful. Okay, so that's where that's where pink needs to go, green needs to go on that side, into there. No. Okay. Okay, this is going to be that as easy as I thought. That one has to go there, that one has to go there, there. Go there, there, oh, there, there, oh, and there, and now you go there, there, there. Hey, Chris. Of course they couldn't do everything properly. I found half of a stone medallion. There's some kind of design engraved on it. I want one. It is very good. But I thought you were playing the second one. Who do we have here? I should probably call in the guards now, but I think I may have some use for you. There's a woman locked in a cage in a room nearby. I will now give you an unusual knife. You will take it and kill this witch. Given what you did to get here, I don't think this will be much of a challenge for you. Just don't be fooled by her innocent looks. She will try to deceive you. Don't even try to listen. Just kill her. In return, I won't throw you back in the cell, and perhaps you'll be given something more. But do your work first. It's a key. Very Arabic looking knife. But do not anger the creature. It looks irate. Maybe it's hungry. Sorry, it's empty. Wonder who sits on it. I wonder what these women represent. Sort of insectivores. The device doesn't work. Coming nearer, maybe it may end badly for you, human. If I don't kill you, the spider living behind that door will. His limbs are filled with poison. Its tiniest drop would end your miserable existence in a blink of an eye. With this substance, I create poisoned arrows and blades for the castle. The mechanism responsible for maintaining the right conditions is in the room has broken. The poison flowing down the spider's legs into a grate in the floor has stopped being pumped into the pipes. The flow of the poison is only possible with the door securely locked. The device is needed of repair is down in the castle sewers, but the entry is flooded. Now I must guard this room until the issue is resolved. Should the door open any further, the spider could attack. But why am I telling you this? Leave and don't waste time, human. So I need to somehow go. It's a RPG. There's a statue behind the wall that seems to be alive. It's watching my every move. Ah, so that's what gives me the code. So I need to get some more weight. I see a hand-shaped indentation in the middle of these rings to spin around, but I can't stop them. What, are you suggesting I don't do voices? I can't help it sometimes. They let you filthy humans just wander around the castle like that? Sir, you say you have to get into this room here. What for? All you'll find there is an old broken furnace. Well, I could let you in, but there's nothing for free. If you want to get there, I have a little favor to ask of you. Find the place on the drawing and dig at the point I marked for you. Unfortunately, I myself can't venture there. I was told one of the prisoners hid something interesting there. Bring this to me, and then we'll talk. So I got the shovel. Well, at least you're not like Blue, because she would actually slap me, so... Dig there. Go. As I thought. The fool spoke the truth before he died after all. See, you did prove yourself useful. Take this necklace. It's a key to the room next to you. I had that one. There we go. Okay. Now. So that's actually where that has to go, so we have to go the other way. There's that one. I found a phone. So, probably have to start the furnace up. Let's see if this will give me pie. That's that fix. Let's see. Another eye. I think that'd be mechanisms, but they don't really look right. Can I steal that? Yep. Another eye. That will allow me to go down. Puny being. Each time the blades penetrate your flesh, you are freed from the evil that is hatched deep within you. Every suffering has meaning, and that meaning for you, suffering, is to see the truth about yourself. Do not struggle. Confess. You willingly condemn yourself to this by suffering by following unrighteous path. But I am here to help you. I shall free you from all evil. There are two kinds of pain, physical pain and the pain of the mind. Can there be greater torture than suddenly realizing hope is but an illusion of a sick mind? The night cannot be that black that one may not see a single star. So that's the ignition sequence. I want that key. Okay, so that one has to be there. Yeah, that would help. It is a very dark design, this game. I like it. Okay, so I'll need to do that. I love reading those reviews, they're just so bad. They're not sugar-free gummy bears, they're hell bears. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. There has to be something in there. What are you waiting for? Go! Kill that witch. There's a statue behind the wall that seems to be alive. It's watching my every move. So there's nothing really around there. Oh, didn't see it that way. Okay, I had the answer to this. Ah, need to find the other part of that. That looks so appetizing. Well, I found the kitchen. The key. Punishment number 431. For the attempted act of treason or preparing poisoned meat, the castle cooks are hereby punished by being fused into the wall for eternity. Ooh. We all prisoners, but some must also take the shape of their prison to understand their sin. Fresh air. What a relief. Thank you for freeing me from this darkness. I was turned into a window. Then they put a wall in front of me. My brother was turned into a door, which they then cut into pieces. It's a punishment. We've been suffering for time untold. If you want to get inside the kitchen, you still have to help my brother. Only he can let you in. Find him among the body parts nearby, and he'll be able to let you inside. He has a big, wide open eyes, a long nose which lets him smell everything inside the castle. He's not very talkative though. His mouth is always shut. I wonder if it is a anonymous feature. Nah. That's for the only ones that really looks like the eyes are open. Yeah, but there are different ones. Oh, there it is. I had the wrong nose. Here we go. That should be easy to do. How are you going, Frozen? I need to. That's for the furnace. The horn skull. Another horn skull, so that's for the furnace. But I need to find the other metal. Leather belt. So I need to keep an eye out for the stone plaque somewhere. Guessing these go. Yep. Something to burn, obviously. Well, no. There has to be something with this, but I can't do anything until I find that last stone flask. Yes, sir? That's the last flak. So what's this? So I probably need to put that there. Okay, get that last one. Okay, there we go here. Screwed that up, didn't I? Ah, I see how that works. Okay, if I'm correct, if I go there, 1, 2, 3, yep. I'll go 1, 1, 2, 3, yep. 1, 2, 1, no. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So, that one's last. There, 2. And... no. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That one goes to there, which goes to there, which goes to there, which goes to there. Okay, top, there, there, there's the meat that we need. There's the last eye. time of judgment has come upon a great number of beings marked by evil. Their place of existence is well known to us. A village called Frozen Tears. The inhabitants once helped us build our castle. The lazy beings did their work reluctantly, then dared to rebel against us in the end. The time for them to remain unpunished is finally over. We took extra measures to purge this vile place by the purest sufferings for the first time. We used the paralyzing fog, which will precede our assault. The helpless creatures will then be wiped out by our amassed forces. Supported by the freshest recruits, join the castle ranks significantly for the purpose of this mission. Ugh. I know what that's for. And let's see, we go X, 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 T, T, T. Okay, did that wrong. Right. Oops. I don't think that's the button I was meant to push. No real help there. Let's see what that does. They're still there. Ah, so there's two choices. It's roughly closed. Poison flows through the pipe skin. Someone must have fixed the device in the sewers. I'm no longer needed here. I'm going back to my duties. What the hell? So they hang prisoners. Oh, it's a puppet. And I was thinking Crusade that was a puppet. So, red, blue, green. So I need to find something of colour. Ah, there we go. Red. Okay, so red goes there. Blue goes into that one there, so we can put blue. I'll try this one. Green at the top, red, blue. Oops. Oh well. So I think I killed the spider. How can it be that someone as corrupt as you could have made a choice so righteous? I should have you thrown back in the cage, but I see a grain of humanity in you. In order for justice to be delivered, the jester will be punished according to his crimes. Take this coin and use it wisely. Do not ask me for anything again. I am already making an exception for you. I just don't like jesters. Okay. Now I need to find something to burn. Or somewhere I can light a lamp. Didn't really look around the spider room. Oh, there we go. I've managed to light the furnace, of course. Now I can go down to the kitchen. Wait a second. Oh no, they were glowing before. Just... If he's just swallowed the poison meat, it shouldn't bother me anymore. Spikes or free? Tear-shaped emerald. We have... Weird puzzle. What do we got here? Day 12. How could I have been so careless? The key to the chest fell right into the beast's den. I have to cover it somehow. I found a ladder that should help me get down there. Now all I need is to wait for the right moment. When the beast is asleep, then I'll sneak in and take what's mine. I'll make up my mind on whether this... So what do you guys think? Spike him or free him? Because he was trapped here with me. And that's why I'm still considering spiking him, but at the same time, he just said he was an innocent hunter. But that's trusting someone at their word with this sort of environment. Spike free, spike free, spike free, spike free. Choices, choices, choices. I'll go for freeing him. Thank you. If we both manage to escape from this horrible castle, let's meet in my hut in the wastelands. There you can rest, gather your strength for your journey. It will be best if we arrange a special signal for safety so that you know it's you. If you light the lamp hanging in front of my hut, it will be the signal for me to let you in. Meanwhile, I'll leave you this gold coin as a token to my gratitude. You may think it's not much, but it may just buy you your way to freedom. Good luck with your journey. So now I've got 2. Have you come to take my child? No. Now I see you're not one of them. Listen, as I will be honest with you, the only thing between you and your freedom from the nightmares of this place is the gate behind me. However, it will only open if you feed it 3 emerald tears. They often materialize in places that have witnessed much suffering. Look for them there. Look at my baby once more. Isn't it wonderful? Yes, I know. It may not be perfect. Do you know the stairs of life have 4 steps? Childhood, youth, maturity, and old age. My child has stepped on the first of these steps. In order for it to reach the other steps, it needs 3 coins of life and death. 1 coin, 1 step. I searched for them everywhere, but to no avail. Help my child, and I will help you leave this place. So 3 coins for her. The hammer and halberd. So that's what that is. Comfy chair, so this is definitely the Spanish Inquisition. So you throw an emerald of some sort in here. Vanity. There is no hope for us. All has been long lost. In a void outside of time and space, we are doomed to ask ourselves questions that will forever remain unanswered. Riddles uncover only more riddles as what still remains of our sanity devolves into pitch black emptiness. Do you not see the cruel joke? Please sit down and witness the inexplicable. Try to find the truth among the never-ending questions. So we go there, cross. No. Because the cross takes it there. Then we can take it there. No, that won't fit. What did you find? So, dun 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 dun. There, but that one would fit because of that. So if we go there. That one's easy, you've just got to get the... That one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there. So that's easy. That's one of the... Go. There is a kind of suffering in the world that cannot be expressed with tears. It cannot be described to anyone unable to take its own shape. It takes the form of a tear-shaped emerald and settles at the bottom of the heart, like snow to the quietest night. Interesting. I actually do like the art style of this. It is very horrible, and I think I should have made more decisions before I pushed buttons. But it... Okay. I like the corner there because that one's definite. So that is there. If we then go green there. No, I think the blue there, yellow there. Yeah, that will actually fit. There, 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 there. So I actually had a kind of right. Oh, so there's two of them. That's why there was two. I thought I had to get that wrong. What did you wish for? So what have we got? You looking forward to it? lay free like a snail released from its shell. Finally I could fade into nothingness. Ah, it's the queen of some sort. So you're not going to tell him you're just going to turn up? That was pretty easy. There we go. There's a third coin. Not very traditional, they usually have two for the... Iron Maiden. And a crown. And poor bastard. The Queen ordered this room to be sealed away from prying eyes. What takes place in here, I wouldn't really call torture, but art. How else would one call the act of creating objects of beauty from suffering? The Queen told me she sees beauty in me. We must only find a way to reveal it. I feel honored by such distinction. It is settled. Tonight I lock myself in a cocoon to be transformed into a beautiful butterfly. Tedium Vitae. Okay, it's Latin. I'm guessing it's that guy. I'll try to range that thing there. Go. Please tell me I didn't kill Puppy. Oh, poor thing. Thanks. To these coins, my baby can now reach the next steps of life. Maybe you be steadfast in your quest to a stranger. Un, deux, trois. The gate is open. The vastness of the wasteland now lies before me. Who are you? How did you manage to get out of there? I have never seen anyone leave the castle walls alive before. You say you seek the statue with the rising hands? I heard several exist. but it just happens that one of them is in my home, the village of Frozen Tears. I have warned you, you're not the only one to come looking for this place. Many have been there before you, and it didn't end well for them. You'll understand when you get there. I came all the way here looking for help. My village is in danger. The meteor storm appearance omens forthcoming suffering. I'm sorry, but you'll have to make your journey to Frozen Tears alone. However, I know of a train nearby that could take you there. Take care, and watch yourself. It is a very dangerous place full of insane beings. Looks like the train has actually... Thomas White, Daniel Hughes, Rochelle. Did the village names are written here build this place? Or were they buried here? I don't think I'll ever know. More than likely. That, or testers, or friends. There could be many things. The pain, please. Whoever you are, help me chase away these damn birds. They torment me without end. I once possessed the power to scare birds away, but I lost it. I drew it from a storm egg. One day, I fell asleep for a moment, and when I awoke, all that remained of my egg was broken shells. Now all that is left to me is the pain, delivered relentlessly by these dreadful crows. The only thing I can do is to find another egg and help me regain my lost power. I would bring me great relief if you find it and deliver it to me. I shall repay you in the best way I can. So that's mines, and the train's that way. So if we go to the mines, because that's where the carts will be. There we go, cartwheel. For the rest. Day 56. Horses were brought in today in order to improve mining performance. The animals were brought down the shaft by strong ropes. They will pull the carts full of rocks and equipment. Poor thing. Okay, so I'm going to use the cart. I'm going to need to repair that lantern of some sort. Are you headed for the train? Not so fast. Anyone who wants to cross my bridge must first prove he is worthy of doing so. It is I who built this bridge, and it is I who will decide who will cross. Use your cunning and bring me a trophy from one of the wild beasts inhabiting the underground mine tunnels. Only then will I let you continue this far. There. No strangers allowed. If you come as a friend, you should know the sign, otherwise, go away! Oh, there's another way, this way. Greetings, wanderer. What should someone like you seek among these rocks? You know what they say about curiosity. Curiosity killed the... But I digress. Let me satisfy your curiosity. Shall I tell you who lives at the top of this mountain? None other than the lizard thief. He stole my property. An egg, also called a storm egg. He keeps it on the roof of this tower. Unfortunately, no one can enter or leave the tower. Its defense system is broken. As a result, a dangerous beast occupies it. One of those that creeps out of the mines every now and then. If you could get to the tower roof and reclaim my egg, I would repay you with the key to a stone cache at the crossroads. They say it holds parts for an old train that once travelled from here to a land called Frozen Tears. So I can actually select who I give it to. What we got here? Some sort of lever. I shall call him Fluffy. Ah, so it's an actual combination line. So what do you think of the name Fluffy? So this will probably allow me to get the mine. Nope, can't crank that. Well, I was considering going to call him Snookies, but that's a nickname that I sometimes go by. Oops. What do we have here? A button. And it's a big red button too. Push the button. Oh, that is just disturbing. Okay, so we need that, and that's obviously the input. So we go there, there. So I'm missing a piece. Day 115. Excavation of rock for castle construction proceeds according to plan. Day 152. We've discovered something extraordinary. There are deposits of green light-emitting crystal under the rock. Day 182. Miners have started to disappear in the shafts. We are terrified. Despite the existing threat, the castle remains adamant in its demands. No, it looks like I'm missing something. I need yet. Let's try that. Okay, so I'm missing something. I could do without that sound. Well, there's a crystal. Day 188. We found a disturbed cave painting. Someone was here before us. I have a bad feeling about this. A hooded figure and crystals. You enjoy your pizza. Good thing Yuda's not around. She doesn't like these this sort of artwork. Rock sealed off the empty chili wine. It is a stroke of luck that didn't happen when I was inside. I can see someone inside. Open the front door of the hut. Ah, it is you, my dear friend. I'm truly sorry about the inconvenience of the door. It's just a precaution. The last time I opened the door, I ended up in a cage as a beast food. I'm sure you can understand that after such an ordeal, I am a little wary when I hear someone knocking. I'd like to thank you again for saving my life back at the castle. You have my eternal gratitude for that. Please, make yourself at home. Escaping from the castle wasn't easy, but I used my natural abilities to eventually find a way out through the castle sewers. As you have found your way here, you probably noticed the 3 monuments out in the desert. They are the tombs of the ancient kings of this realm. Legend says the central one hides a magical item able to give great power to the one who possesses it. With the power, maybe my family wouldn't have to live in constant fear of oppressors from the castle anymore. If you help me, I'll give you a key to a place where you can find a red monolith needed to forge a fuel cell for your train. I nearly forgot. Also, take this painted stone tile with you. My son found it while he was playing near the tomb. I have a feeling it might be useful in helping you get inside.
Have you seen my toy? I lost it somewhere last time playing outside. It would be great if you could find it. Awesome! I'm so happy you found it. I completely forgot I left it at the bridge. I'm off to play Mr. Hangman again.
Oh, God. What do we got here? A serious drawing on a flat piece of metal. That doesn't look too... I hereby vow to serve the castle code and loyally obey all orders. In return, I am to be provided with food and given a guarantee of safety for my family, undersigned. that's just the earthquake. But there's nothing else really found yet. Oh, here we go. No. That's that one. No, that's that one. I've got squiggly lines. Oh, I should have killed him. You either one of them? You come to kill me? You know what is going on, I tell you. Rats lure victims to hut. You sleep, next day you wake up in a cage and wait for rats' lunchtime. I is one of the fools like that, and now I wait certain death. You have mercy and free me? You think I have nothing to offer? You wrong. I was one like you, almost get out of horrible land. Already have ticket for train when they take me. Before I get here, I look for hill with hands. There await redemption. I having no use for ticket now. You just free me, you help? If yes, use button on wall, and bring cage up to light. Freedom wait there. So, I've got to make some sort of stamp. Why do I have a feeling that he's meant to be a trap that actually keeps catching people who get out now?
Pretty good. Well, bad. Nightmare Inn. I is very thankful to you. I thank you, friend. Rat's bad, very bad. I go now. Leave something for friend. Have you managed to reclaim my property from the lizard thieves? As I said before, if you can get to the tower roof and claim my storage, I would be very grateful. In return, I'll give you a key to a stone cache in the crossroads. It takes the whole path to the old train. Okay, there has to be something to do with... Okay, there's something missing. Okay. Okay, that's it, that's it. Fourth thing. No, Fluffy! race of flying creatures known as the Grey Ikra. Known to reside mostly inside high mountain climates, they send lower elevation sources of food, which consists solely of other animals' eggs. Ah, so he's not getting it. These creatures consume a desire to acquire the eggs at all costs, but beware they're dangerous beings, because they are cunning and dangerous. The rock excavation of the mines used in the construction of the castle after the ancient discovery of the green crystals, they provide to be an excellent light source. The light emitted energy of the crystals are used in all kinds of lamps. The lighting equipment, the mines were shut down when the last excavation freed the creatures dwelling under the ground. In the tombs lies the ancient rulers of the wastelands. They were cruel but wise kings. Legend speaks of a secret room inside the central tomb, in which a hidden and artifact of unmatched power, the crown of the damned. If it fell into the wrong hands, the great magic within could be used as dangerous, destructive weapons. The Karen train is powered by a rare material called the Blood Monolith. It has its colors of the blood of the slaves who died in the process of the monolith excavation. Wonderful. The scent of the storm egg effectively repelled birds of all kinds, and therefore are recommended to be installed on the roofs of houses. The sculpture resides at the top of a hill in frozen tears. Legend says it holds a certain secret. Whoever finds it will cleanse himself of the filth of his own perfection. Was it you who rid of this overgrown beast from my tower? If so, please accept my thanks. All kinds of vile things crawl out from the darkness of the mine below. This used to be a peaceful place once. For my own security, I built a complex system of traps around the tower. Everything worked without fault. Until recently, something has gone wrong, though. It may have something to do with those grotesque creatures showing up here more often than ever. The Grey Ichor. They are nothing but trouble. One of them even keeps trying to steal my storm egg from the roof of the tower. It was brave of you to help me, and perhaps you could help me with another task. There is a certain artifact called the Crown of the Damned. It was hidden centuries ago by the ancient kings of this realm. It is known to me that many wish to take possession of it in order to abuse its power. I wish to prevent that. Take this stone tile. It will help you enter the tombs. Unfortunately, in order to open the tomb, you will need another tile like this. Once you find the crown, bring it to me at once. It is very important. Well, Mr. Lizard, I trust you more than I trust Mr. Rat. Oh, here we go. What exactly is that for? What are you holding there? That's my storm egg. You can't take that. Since I asked you your help earlier, consider this a warning. Oh, there's something else there. Ignore him. Thank you for the new storm aid. Thank you for its power. The birds once again fear me. I will never forget this. With my gratitude for your efforts, I will give you this key. One of the birds brought it here in its beak. I kept it because I could feel it was something important. Puzzle the train. If you can read these words, it means I am dead. I can only hope my death was not in vain, and the castle was never finished. Okay, so... So it's some sort of winged beast. So if we do that, get that. Okay. The gas coming out of the walls fills the whole room gradually. It has a noxious effect on my body, becomes very heavy. Fell to my knees, try and pain to get away, but the exit is closed. Everything around me starts to change. When I come to, nothing is the same. Yay for the acid trip. Okay. Oh. Oh, so it's similar. So we're talking about life and death. There and there. There was a circle up here somewhere. Oh, no.
fire. So that's basically knocking officers. So we got some sort of lever. There must they dawn in the righteous five, that fateful day which none survive. Twice the charge, the body surged, there was not enough for sins to purge. Gathered cheers as life falls away, eyes feasting on the right of decay. Trice body charred, dry mouth last breath, another victim sentenced to death. So we got 5, 3. Twice the charge, the body surged, was enough for the sins to purge. So Thrice the body, charred, dry mouth, last breath, another consistent. There's been another note somewhere to give me another hint. No? Twice was charged, another to death, and it was the 5. Okay, that looks like the actual jailer. I recognize this place. It's the execution chamber in the castle dungeon. Here in excruciating pain I have perished as have dozens before me. That is not how I remember this room, however. Everything has changed. My executioners are dead and the room is in ruins. Whoever you are, be warned, remember my words. In this world, nobody is who they say they are. Beware. I'm definitely gonna give it to the lizard because I don't know.
I see you choose to betray me by giving the egg to the pathetic tree at the crossroads. The egg was mine, only mine. Thank you for returning with the crown to me. I promise it will be safe with me and I shall never use its power for wrong. You cannot know that. For trusting me, please take this oval key. It will open the box inside the tower. Inside you will find something that may help you continue your journey. It had to be one way or the other. There's the red monolith. What? How can you have given the treasure from the tombs to somebody else? You disappoint me. I forgive you since you saved my life, but I don't want to see you in my house ever again. Goodbye. Why are you still snooping around my house? Get out of here now. Sure, that's... Ah. So you just want the claw. That is what I wanted. I applaud you. You have indeed done a dauntless act. By defeating the beast, you have earned my respect. You are now worthy of the mountain pass. Farewell. Welcome, stranger. I'm sorry to say this train won't be going anywhere anytime soon. It has been defunct for a very long time. Its glory days are long past, as are mine. It transported the rocks that were used to construct the castle. Upon the discovery of deposits closer by, it was mined here and the train lost its purpose. Today it is a useless rule, even though I've sacrificed my life, protected the train from saboteurs and looters. Each year more and more parts were gone missing. In order to save what was left, one day I sealed the entrance to the control room and hid the combination to open it inside my head. Unfortunately, even there I was robbed. My memory was stolen by old age, in which it is the location where I wrote the combination in stone. If you're truly determined, please, we can help each other. You wish to travel to Frozen Tears? I dream of taking a final trip on my train before death takes me, which may be very soon. If you could somehow get inside the train, find all the missing parts, and by some means create a new fuel cell, perhaps I could still start this train. But that's not all. You will need to find me an original ticket to Frozen Tears. The route we need is encrypted within it.
Train parts? I am very happy you found the missing parts. Please give them to me when we are inside the train. I have to install them in the control room. Until the door is open, I cannot do anything. Ah, that's this thing. I see you managed to open the control room door. Let me take a look inside. Let's see. You can have the parts. Oh, where did you find these? I'll install them immediately. Here's your ticket. The ticket's in good shape. Let's hope the route is still decipherable. And fuel cell. How did you manage to forge it? It is a very attractive game, even though it's very dark and depressing. The metal used for creating it is very rare and therefore very valuable. I can start the train now. All aboard. Full steam ahead. Welcome back. Next stop, Frozen Tears. My efforts paid off. I have finally managed to leave that horrid place. As my journey continued, I kept being haunted in my dreams by the same image of a sculpture with hands rising above the sky. It was suddenly awakened by a piercing cold. I could see snowflakes swirling through the windows of the speeding train. I knew my goal was near. We've reached our destination. As you can see, the weather conditions here are rather harsh. The fuel cell's power was enough for a single trip. This means my journey ends here as well. I hope you find what you're looking for in this place. Thank you once more for helping me start this old train again. Because of you, I was able to make this one last journey. Why does the snow look so bad? God. I would not call this one steampunky by a long shot. My orders are not to let anyone in. Orders are orders. Talk to our commander. If you want to pass through here, come back tomorrow morning. I cannot allow it today. I cannot believe I finally made it to Frozen Tears. Starting the engine was no easy task. Greetings, traveler. You probably seek the place of redemption, as do all who come here. Getting there is the smallest of problems. The real difficulty lies in awakening it. But let not stay out here in the cold. Please let me invite you into my humble home. What have we got here? It looks like very Aztec looking. Aztec and Olmec.
The old books say that in order to awaken the sculpture on the hill, one must pierce its stone heart with a blade made with a metal from the stars. Obtaining this metal won't be easy, as it is valued highly by the villagers. Many fools have come and tried their luck before you. However, they paid no attention to the metal their blades were made, and their negligence led to their demise. The required metal is one thing, but the shape of the sword is another matter. Here my knowledge ends. A long time ago I helped in the construction of a cathedral on the outskirts of the village. An old man lives there. I don't know if his stories come from his wisdom or madness, but he may be able to help you. You will start your search tomorrow. Tonight you may sleep in my house. It will be dark soon, and it's better to stay inside after the dark in these parts. The warmth of the fireplace brings peace. My eyelids become heavy. I hear a woman's voice in my dreams calling me. I run towards the sculpture, but rather than getting closer, it seems to get further and further away. Tired, I stop and examine my hands, which are drenched in blood. Then the blacksmith's voice awakens me. In the dead of night, the village is shrouded by a paralyzing fog. It is not known who has caused this atrocious act. Soon after, knights from the castle come, bringing pain and destruction with them. So now it's to go see if there's the old man. I'm guessing the old man's dead too. We were attacked at dawn. First came the fog, it slowed our movements and clouded our sight. Then came the flying machines. Knights in horned helm. They appeared out of nowhere. Before we realized what was happening, it was too late. They dispensed the fog. Find the mage inhabiting the catacombs on the hill and ask him for help. He will know what to do. Take this key, it will open the gate. Well, actually, a nice looking key. They are quite simple puzzles. Blue flowers. The coffin is empty. I can't say that I'm disappointed. Dead will awake. They lurk in the darkness, waiting the moment of weakness. I have my eyes on them. I watch them through the holes in the wall. Ah, I see a new specimen. I have not seen this one before. There is summoning through the transcendent table. Prepare me an extract for the flowers growing up on the hill. I need to activate my table. Go now. This is of utmost importance. I must stay here and observe them. You will find one of the flowers needed to activate the table on the lectern beside you. So I need to find 2 more lots of flowers. Are you another one of those seeking redemption? Many have tried before you, as you can see. Myself, I don't intend to end up like those fools around me. I have taken great effort to craft the perfect sword. I can already feel its radiant glow, purifying my body. Hi, Cod. The time of atonement is near. Let us cease to be a silent audience. May the spectacle finally begin. So how you been, Cod? What sort of rifle? Where am I? What is this stench? Bound, humiliated. My memory slowly begins to return. You freed the Queen, and I was pronounced a traitor. I was buried alive. I did not deserve a punishment so cruel. The last thing I remember is darkness, and now I'm here. How can this be? Fate once again crosses our paths, but now it is I who am imprisoned here. It truly is the irony of fate. My life is now in your hands. I beg of you, show mercy and release me. I have had my share of suffering. What do you think? Kill him or let him go? No, I'm not gonna. This isn't killing him. But the Queen's a bitch, so... You chose well to free me. I am not the man you met anymore. While my body appears the same, my soul has experienced what may be called a catharsis. Thanks to you, I understand that darkness isn't the opposite of light, but is in fact its cradle. For it is only from darkness that light can be born. It is best to part ways in dignity, even though I did wrong in the past. Please let me say farewell in such a manner. Hear that you have activated the Transcendence table. I hope you did not tinker with it. It is very delicate apparatus, and can easily summon a malevolent being. Before I proceed to the table, please tell me why you have come here. You speak of a paralyzing fog enshrouding the foot of the mountain. I believe I know what might help you. Take this powder, throw it against the fog, It may not bring back the dead, but it will clear your way. This guy is nuts. Well, I'm making him seem nuts. I don't think he likes visitors. The mage sealed the entrance to the catacombs. Fortunately, I have what I need. It's me. I've been narrating the whole thing. Just because I felt like reading it out loud. Everyone died, and I survived. Fish gave me shelter. Want to know what took place, Harry? A fog came that made your body numb, and from the fog came the nights, bringing pain and destruction. This one has square. Let's do it again. Go. There we go. So it looks like a gateway between the living and the dead. I have no idea. That poor thing looks mangled. Some sort of demon. Well, there's that. I can't do Morgan Freeman. I don't have the right sort of accent. Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman, Morgan Freeman. Looks like someone was trapped. Let's tell some sort of story, but I'm not sure what it is about. Oh, it's so cute! I want... Look, Cat. We have had unexpected visitors. And rather smart, too. Wielding the power of code breaking. Since you are already here, please tell me, how is life outside the cathedral? We rarely leave these walls, you see. The village destroyed? I can see. Building the sanctuary many years ago was a wise idea. You have lost your memory and hope to regain it by awakening the statue on the hill? I am afraid you are mistaken. Most who come to seek redemption for their sins. Apparently the statue attracts individuals with a deeply rooted conviction in their own evil. Are you any different? I am one of the few who have crossed the gates hidden within the sculpture and returned. Not many believe my tales. Most believe I have gone insane. It was many, many years ago. I have paid a high price for my recklessness. I have gone completely blind, and yet to this day, I struggle to recreate in my painting what I saw on the other side. I want them to be warnings for people like yourself. Believe me when I say nothing good will await you when you cross to the other side. Nevertheless, to have the passage revealed to you, you must thrust into the statue a sword made of metal from the stars. I buried mine a long time ago. Do you remember where I buried it, Cat? Oh yes, you weren't even born back then. What do you say, Cat? Shall we help him? In my paintings and my words do not discourage you, then I can do nothing more to stop you. I can draw you a sword design that will reveal the gates behind the sculpture. The star metal you'll still need to find on your own. Before I help you, however, I'll ask you a small favor. Take this set of tools and restore 30 of my paintings. Time is slowly consuming them. In exchange for your effort, I will prepare a Star Sword blueprint for you. Whenever you are ready, my cat will show you the way to the painting that needs restoration. Don't listen to that old fool. Why bother? I'll just show you the painting behind which the old man hid the piece of the Star Sword sketch. Look at the wall. I marked it with my claws. Ah, there's one tiny detail. To get to the blueprints, you will need to cut the painting up. But that's no real loss. Here's a set of knives. Go ahead and use them, and the demented old man won't even notice. He's already completely blind, and I can hardly hear. That is an evil cat! The thing is, if the guy can paint, then he obviously does know what's going on around the place. Well, I take it back. As much as it's a talking four-eyed kitty, I don't want it. Sorry, I don't like the idea of destroying paintings, so... I'm trying to show the three that he marked. Senses of my works were painted yesterday. Marvelous. Do you like my paintings now, cat? My cat is very pleased as well. You have deserved your reward. I will draw you the sword design that I keep in my memory. If you are still so determined to go there, be careful. You fool, why all the trouble? You could just steal the sketch. It would work just as well. You can't hear us. He's pretty much deaf. Interesting design. The painter locked the cathedral doors. He really values your privacy. I see you already have blueprints for the sword, but I still need the star metal to forge the blade. Look to the chapel west of the cathedral. Ah, there is someone left alive. There is sorrow in the wind today. Can you feel it? A great battle took place here. We are attacked by knights from the castle, obsessed by the idea of purging us of evil. They were aided by someone we once took for a friend. He cast a poisonous fog around our village, leaving us defenseless against the knights. If I am not mistaken, he belongs to the race of Grey Ikari. You may identify them by their large tattered wings. He probably sold us for a handful of eggs. Still, we were far more lucky enough to injure him. He couldn't have gone far. One night, a winged creature came to our camp. It asked for shelter. We gave it shelter. Little did we know it would prove to be a false-hearted traitor, spreading a paralyzing fog under the cover of night. He sold us out for a handful of eggs. Undoubtedly, those flying creatures have a weakness for them. Please find him, and I shall offer you my help. He's wounded. He can't be far. Hello again, friend. Soon after you gave me the crown, my assistance was requested. I was to protect Frozen Tears from the castle invaders. The crown turned out to be a worthless piece of metal. It was to gain ultimate power. It was but an empty promise. Legends have played a cruel joke on us. how were you to know? We all made mistakes. Again, know that should you have given me the egg, none of this would ever happen. I wouldn't have to sell myself to the castle out of hunger. This is all your fault. Now please, just let me die in peace. I witnessed petty desire leading to great tragedies. Not wasting any more time, I returned to the burning village to report the result of my search. Have you found the winged traitor? Excellent. We will have to make sure he pays for his crimes before we allow him to die. I have some advice for you. The music will show you the way. Why does it have to be upside down? Oh, there we are. Oh, I got it the wrong way around too, so that doesn't help. So we go... Oh, that is... No, this instrument's the wrong way around, so... That's two valves, need one. Need a hook. Single hook. Two crossbar. Okay, so we'll try. More stone discs. That's the right way around. That one's right. And now I'm going to swap those two. Blacksmiths individually crafted begins crafting swords. The notes I collected at the man painted cathedral had proven very useful. Taking the star sword, the blacksmith did a fine job. Drive the blade into the sculpture on the hill. If the stories are true, a passage should be revealed to you. Good luck. I feel a force lifting me upwards as my body becomes limp. That feeling as if time has stopped, or had it even existed. I am blinded by light. I don't know what is happening to me. I felt as if my heart was being ripped to shreds. When I open my eyes, I realize I am somewhere else completely. If we look at the one way to go, and this looks very disheveled. So it's hands upon hands. And it's still creepy as hell. I am pleased to see that you have made it to this far. We have been waiting for you. To find the truth, you will need a key. Make your choice. Choose the key of light if you consider yourself a good person with a clear conscience. Choose the key of darkness if it is darkness that lies within your heart. The decision is yours. Remember, the destiny we have is the destiny we are. Well, I saved most of them. So I do believe I've done mostly good. I believe that to me is all the good choices. Oh no, I did kill someone. to know the final truth. From this point on, there is no return. Crawl down into a place where either good or evil should open the door for your destiny. Kind of. Crawling on my knees, I squeeze through a tunnel completely devoid of light. Under my hands, I can feel bone scattered on the slippery surface. My nostrils overwhelmed by the stench of rotting flesh. The only thing I find at the end of the tunnel is a ladder, leading further down. I have no choice but to take it. As I descend the ladders, I notice an elevator. As I enter the elevator, I lose track of time. The ride down seems to have no end. The initial excitement gives way to frustration. Is this some sort of punishment? Everyone I have met during my journey has begun to return in my memory. Some of the memories are connected with regret. Where my actions were always right, I will never know. The elevator continues to descend the never-ending abyss. Slowly I fall into the arms of Morpheus. In my dreams I see an old man who at the end of his life understands the concept of hell, the wasted chances, all the opportunities he was missed during our lifetime. He keeps wondering how his life would look today had he seized all the opportunities he missed. But this cannot be done. There is no second chances. Upon the realization, he plunges into sorrow, which will last all eternity. I am overtaken by paralyzing fear that I might be that old man. At this moment, I wake up, and the elevator has suddenly slowed its descent. Long have I waited for you, but you have finally succeeded in wading through the remnants of your memories to find me. This place is buried deep underground, just as your memories are in the chasm of your consciousness. I assume you have many questions, as does every lost soul who enters here. You might prefer to disbelieve, but your body has long since been consumed by the earth. Oh! Everything you have experienced in the castle, in the wastelands, in the frozen tears, it was just a spectre. A projection of your shattered memories. A unique world created solely for the purpose of determining whether the nature of your souls can still change. You must wonder what event led you to here. Be warned, the truth may be cruel and difficult to accept. Jealousy. This was the catalyst of your deeds, leading you to your tragic end. Behold the final moments of your life. Your obsessive jealousy drove you to murder your beloved, killing yourself soon afterwards. You had no courage to live with a sin so heavy, choosing instead to escape. That explains a lot. With your cowardly act, you closed 2 books. This was another, the final display of cowardice. Deep within their soul, anyone who knows too well that although suicide might be a solution, it is truly a shameful one. And when all seems lost, it is honorable to be defeated by life itself than suffering death by your own hands. In effect, your soul arrived in a world deformed from the fragments of your memories, dreams, and nightmares. All this so you could redeem your sins, prove that you are worthy of salvation, or confirm you deserve eternal damnation. You were given another chance. Let's see if you succeeded. The Horned Knight did not deserve to die. Who gave you the right to decide whether someone else lives or die? He was in agony. There was no cause for such a cruel act of vengeance. You could have chosen not to speak the truth, and it would surely have been forgiven. This was also good in your deeds. Behold, you saved your fellow prisoner, even though you did not have to. His heart was not pure, but no creature truly deserved to die. You were being told to kill this woman trapped in a cage, but you chose to act rationally. You repaired the door to the spider den while you could have opened it and avoided unnecessarily bloodshed. You saved the being from the crossroads from dreadful torment. You freed the man imprisoned at the bottom of the well. You gave the crown to the lizard from the tower. You chose well. He was a very wise being, incapable of using the crown's power for wrong. The paintings meant a lot to the painter. Their restoration was a drop of joy and a sea of sorrow for this old man. The jester's heart was shrouded by darkness, and yet you were able to forgive him and give him a second chance. The decisions you made during your journey were put before you to test your corrupted soul. Regrettably, you have committed too much evil. Your deeds have proven even more than before you are not truly worthy of salvation. You have given one final chance, and you have squandered it. Your soul shall be damned for eternity. I really want to see the other two endings. Yeah. Because I chose poorly. But that means I have to start again for the other two endings. Yeah, but that would end up with a different ending. Gonna restart the recording so I can actually